From Lagos, the nation's commercial capital, this is the news at 10. Live from Channels Television. Reporting tonight, Ijoma Oyato.
Hello and welcome. Tonight, a new twist to the new PDP-APC alliance has suspended PDP National Secretary Olabunsoye Oyinlola. Two G7 governors back out. Former military President Ibrahim Babangida says alliance is good for democracy. PDP suspends two officials of Tony Nwoye campaign organization for disregarding the national party's stance in Anambra's supplementary election, and former Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi expelled from the Senate over his conviction for tax fraud. And in business news tonight, Nigeria ranks 170 out of 189 countries on 2014 Global Tax Report.
Tonight in sports news, tragedy strikes in Brazil. Construction crane collapses in Corinthians Stadium, killing 3 people.
When the G7 governors began contemplating their exit, one of those they visited was the former military president Ibrahim Babangida. When reporters ran into him in Abuja, they wanted to know his reaction on the exit of 5 governors. He was not exactly forthcoming, but he told them that it was good for democracy. Others who reacted were former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and one-time ambassador to Switzerland, Yahaya Kwande. Our political correspondent Sheung Okimbaloe reports.
What started as a big family affair, the now more complicated PDP crisis has grown to what the net of the big family cannot contain.
Indulgence is pleaded.
When the G7 governors stormed out of the National Convention, we all thought that was the height of the crisis. Thereafter, the new PDP emerged, and now a defection to the opposition party, the APC. It appears in politics, a person who you call an enemy today might just be your friend tomorrow.
No permanent friend and no permanent enemies in politics. I wouldn't be surprised if the pattern is now changed. Don't be surprised by the time we reach 2015, many things would have gone around. They may go back, they may join another party.
For those who saw the birth of the PDP and again the new PDP, could there be anything to be afraid of?
They have a freedom of association at any point in time. And anybody who feels he has a freedom of association is free to associate at any point in time if they believe that the interest, of the people they represent will be served where they are going to fine and good.
That's democracy in action. Reluctant to respond, and the former military president was further questioned about the scenario and the impact of the 2015 election. Mr. Babangida was brisk on his response.
For 2015, sir?
I don't know. It's not 2015 yet. It's not even 2014.
Is the peace move dead?
Anywhere, anytime, people strive for peace. So this peace process will continue. For some of the new PDP members present at the meeting, it appears what they do in the morning is often different from their action in the evening. It's simply a case of the more you see, the less you understand. Well, if the talks of a possible return of the defected members are anything to go by, then the consequence based on the PDP constitution is to be placed on probation for about a year. Sheung Okimbaloe reporting for Channels Television News.
Well, the PDP may go beyond suspending its former National Secretary, Olagunsoye Oyinlola, and the leader of the new PDP, Kawu Baraje, if it approves the recommendations of the disciplinary committee set up to investigate both men. The committee recommended that the expulsion of Oyinlola, Baraje, and former Assistant National Secretary Sam Jaja from the party. Speaking in Abuja after a closed-door meeting, the deputy chairman of the committee, Ebenezer Babatokbe, said they found the trio guilty of the charges brought against them. The disciplinary committee, which is headed by Umaru Diko, also recommended that the suspension of the Northwest Vice Chairman Ibrahim Kazaure be extended by 1 month. Now, even though he risks being expelled from the party, the former National Secretary of the PDP, Olagunsoye Oyinlola, insists he's still a member of the ruling party. Joining the Niger State Governor Muazu Aliyu and his Jigawa counterpart Sule Lamido, Mr. Oyinlola said he is not ready to relinquish his mandate.
I have not changed my mind. Nobody had asked me at the meeting, oh, are you going, are you not going? I mean, just as two governors said they are not moving with the group, I cannot be seen to be cherry picking with my legal issue. The Court of Appeal has given me judgment and said I am the Secretary of PDP. That I will remain until the Superior Court overturns that. So that informs my decision. It runs against the fundamental rule of justice that somebody will not be queried, will not be interrogated, then you plan suspension. The act of impunity is not germane to the tenets of democracy, and that's what I'm trying to prove. Unless if my party says they don't want me, then I look for another platform to practice my politics. But I am a committed member of the PDP.
As the controversy over the exit continues to rage, Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amechi has explained why he left the PDP for the All Progressives Congress. In a tweet, Governor Amechi revealed that he joined the APC in order to protect the interest of Rivers State. The governor insists it's important to put in perspective the fact that he has no personal quarrel with President Goodluck Jonathan. During the visit of APC leaders to Governor Amechi early in November, he made reference to some highly placed people in government who were out for Rivers State resources. But meanwhile, the Kwara State chapter of the People's Democratic Party has formally declared their support and readiness to work with the APC, thereby signaling the death of the PDP in the state. The former chairman of the PDP in the state, Ishola Balogun Fulani, announced this today while addressing hundreds of party supporters in Ilorin, the state capital. He insisted that the members will continue to be loyal to the leaders of the party in the state.
You can see outside all our members, they are here to pay solidarity visits to us. That is to say, they are happy with the development that our leaders now have decided to merge with ABC. So everybody, those that will meet outside, they are from all the local government of the state. And now we address them and tell them that we appreciated what they have done, and they have given us encouragement that yes, if we go to PDP as it has been planned, to EPC as it has been planned, we are not going to regret.
Now let's stay with politics. For daring the national body by insisting on boycotting the Anambra supplementary election, 2 members of the Tony Nwoye campaign organization have incurred the wrath of the party. Both of them, Mr. Victor Ezenwa, the Director General, and Mr. Victor Ken Awinze, the Director of Protocol, have been suspended from the party. They had told the nation that they would boycott the supplementary election scheduled for Saturday, despite the national body saying the PDP will participate.
PDP in Anambra State endorse and support the position taken by the National Working Committee of the party regarding the forthcoming supplementary polls in Anambra State.
In the meantime, South, South and Southeast governors agreed today to hold a summit early next year to deliberate on issues affecting them. Addressing journalists after the meeting, the governors of Cross River and Anambra states explained that the governors of the zone are worried about the economy as there is the need for improvement.
We deliberated on issues affecting our zones and our states in continuation of our commitment to the development of our state, socio-economic and political development of our state. We deliberated on several issues that affect us as a people and took resolutions in that regard. One of the key resolutions that we agreed to today was that there would be convened a meeting of the southern leaders of this country. It is Southern Summit. It is called the Southern Summit, and it will be attended by prominent leaders from southern Nigeria.
In part 2, after the break, Abuja Magistrate Court withdraws charges against kidnappers. And federal government wades into tax evasion, appoints international consultant. Stay with us.